dating abogado ng Ateneo de Manila nagsalita na ayon sa kanya ang lahat ng kasong disqualification case ni Bongbong Marcos ay pawang mga basura lang ayon pa mismo sa dating abogado hindi ka panipaniwala. Ang mga kasong disqualification case laban kay BBM ay walang halaga at walang sapat at matibay na ebidensya. I think the cases is maybe scam ayon pa mismo sa dating abogado gagawa ng iba't ibang paraan ang mga pinklawan para harangin si Bongbong Marcos sa pagtakbo bilang presidente ng Pilipinas. Narito ang buong reaction video ni Mr. Maribilias. Tumutok lang mga ka-BBM para sa buong detalye matapos ang mixing intro.
Na sinulat ng isang abogado at former dean ng Ateneo de Manila saying na yung mga disqualification cases laban kay Bongbong Marcos would likely to fail or be junk. Bad news sa mga piglawat. Pag nabasa ito ng mga pinglawan, mga kababayan, pwedeng sunugin yung balita. You know? Di ba? Basahin ko sa inyo para gumaan ang inyong pakiramdam, mga Marcos loyalists. Sabi ko sa inyo. Sabi rito, DQ cases versus BBM may be scrapped. Expert. Lawyer and former Dean of Ateneo de Manila School of Government Tony Lavinia said on Saturday, kahapon, that it was highly probable that the disqualification cases against presidential candidate Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos would be junk. Shoot sana. Shoot sa basurahan, mga kababayan. Saka, ano masasabi mo, Justice Carpa? Tapos. There is also a strong argument why they should be dismissed. Sabi po niya. Ano daw? The ultimate one is a political question. Sabi niya. Especially a leading candidate, you should not disqualify a leading candidate that seems to have the support of many people. Because you are depriving the people of their choice. That is political law 101. Ano karpa at mga piglawan? That certain things should be decided by the people and not by the courts, sabi po ni Lavinia in an interview. Lavinia said that this political doctrine is being discussed in law schools in relation to disqualification cases in national elections. I teach constitutional law, political law, and election law. When I teach this, I always tell my students, when you look at the disqualification cases, you look at the law of course and the jurisprudence. Lavinia believes that the Commission on Elections in the Supreme Court would most likely let the people decide on the matter through their votes. Ito po yung reason kung bakit walang tigil sila po sa propaganda, trying to influence the commissioners of the Commission on Election to decide on their favor. Hindi mangyayari yun. Diba? Pag nangyari yun, magwawala ang mga mamamayang Filipino. Di ba? Kasi mismo na yung COMELEC ang hindi sumunod sa constitutional law, sa constitutional law, sa political law. Di ba? Ayun na ba? I teach constitutional law, political law, and election law. sabi po ni Lavinia. And that is Political Law 101. Courts are not to decide on this. It will be the Filipino people. Malinaw mga Pinklawan. Sabi niya, I'm inclined to think that most likely Bongbong Marcos will prevail in the disqualification cases because more than anything, the political question doctrine, yon ang mangingibabaw. The court cannot decide this. It should be the people that should decide this. Saka, tama yung pag-iisip nitong abogadong ito. And former dean ng Ateneo de Manila. Kung isipin po ninyo, Ateneo de Manila, dilawan po yan. Sinasabi ko sa inyo. Despite na dilawan yung pinanggalingan niyang eskwelahan, ang sinasabi niya rito, favoring Bongbong Marcos kasi yun naman talaga po ang nasa batas na pinipilipit nitong mga Pinklawan, mga kababayan, in relation to the candidacy of Bongbong Marcos kasi sila po sworn enemy ng mga Marcoses, never again. Wala na silang tinitingnang tama o batas. Kahit labag sa batas, basta never again sila. Ganyan katindi ito mga taong ito. Another legal argument, sabi dito mga kababayan, for Marcos is that he met all the qualifications of a presidential candidate is stated in the Constitution. Ano daw? Ano daw ito? The disqualifications for president or the qualification for president are laid down in the Constitution. And it's very simple, sabi po ni Lavinia. A voter, botante ba si Bongbong Marcos? Botante siyempre. A citizen? Libre a citizen. A natural-born citizen. 40 years old can read and write. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Very simple po ang inilagay na qualification sa pagkapangulo. Di ba? And the, idea, the reason for this, ng mga framers ng ating konstitusyon, diniscuss ito sa amin noong ako nasa college pa to give every Filipino equal footing to lead the country. Yan pa. Lahat ng botanteng kwalipikado, pwede silang tumakbo. And it's the Filipino people to decide kung sino ang dapat na leader nila. Kasi hindi man po nangangahulugan na pag ika-abogado o pag ika-ekonomista kung ano-ano, you can be a good leader. Napakaraming hindi nakapagtapos. Di ba? Na naging leader ng mundo. Tingnan ninyo yung history. Not only in politics or in government, pati sa mga pribadong companies. You see, may mga tao kasing matataas pinag-aralan, walang leadership skills. Passive, yung kanya lang, walang pagmamahal na masasabi natin na pagmamahal sa kapwa. Pero yung qualification naman po ni Bongbong Marcos would be more than enough. Sobra-sobra pa dito sa qualification na nakasaad sa ating konstitusyon. Di ba? He is the most experienced and qualified. Tingnan mo ninyo. Iyo compare Lumi and Guang kung sino yung mas na. Di ba? Kitang-kita. Besides Lavinia, a number of law experts, sabi po rito, including Emmanuel Samonte Tipon, a Filipino lawyer based in the United States and former Dean of the Northwestern University College of Law, Ateneo Law Professor and former Justice Secretary Alberto Agra, and University of Santo Tomas College of Law Dean Nilo Divina have said that the 7 qualifications cases, disqualifications pala, that the 7 disqualification cases filed against Marcos were weak.